Hey everyone. So I was just um, doing a course for preparing training online to be a child care provider professional, and so basically someone who works like a child care daycare kind of thing. And while I was reading this, taking the course, which is reading, I immediately saw this potential here of something that doesn't exist in the course, which is training to be in charge of your emotions. And obviously within the common sense that if the training doesn't exist for the adult, for the person in charge, the authority figure, how can you expect the child, the student, or the person under their authority to be able to learn that? Just like in a job environment or any situation, there's always the leader, the one who has more experience. So obviously if the one doesn't have it, then how can he or she share that? So within that, I immediately saw in a moment this potential for, because for me, I always look at the potential, I always look at the future, what are things that can be done or created? So here, I've looked at potential of having a specific class, a specific training, a specific thing that is taken into everywhere, the classroom, the daycares, everywhere, even the work environment, where there are moments where it's basically like a class titled maybe summarized as learning to be in charge of your emotions, being in charge of your emotions, taking charge of your emotions. So basically, as the title says, it's about that. Because right now, it's kind of taken for granted culturally, where we just accept that our emotions are ourselves, that it's normal, it's natural, it's just how things are. There's no specific, really, a class or training, anywhere, at least I've ever seen so far. It might exist. If it does, it's great. And then I'll connect with that and learn from that and you utilize that and see how I can expand from that. So if you heard of that, then please share. But otherwise, I've never heard of any such class or training or moment where it's about developing that charge of yourself, almost like developing objectivity, a stableness. The only moments where I've seen that potentially existing is within more like spiritual realms in religion, where there is those moments where it's about developing, let's say, what they call peace, or I don't know, that kind of thing, where it's similar through meditation. That's that potential there, I see that. But in terms of something being like within the government, or within the workplace environment, or even within everyday life, where it's just something very normal, just having that training where you are in charge of your emotions. You're able to, in a moment, if you feel anger, you're able to say stop to yourself, have some technique that works where you can stop. And you can actually decide to live a new word. So what I'm looking at here is introducing that one point, because if you take everything else and keep everything else the same, and you introduce that one point, that would have a tremendous impact on all levels. So I'm seeing that potential there as something that a person such as myself could commit to and create and make happen in the world. I'm always looking at those kind of points. If the points come to me, they rise in the moment, and this arised in this moment, and so I did this video right away. And yeah, for me, this I already know it's a major point. The mind, the self, your emotions, your thoughts, your experiences. And it would be good to have that attention there, placed on there. where everyone receives that training, where the authority figure has that training, where the children, through the authority figure, receive the training, and that there's a structure for that, a way to introduce that. So yeah. So that's all. Thank you very much. Bye.